My goodness, everybody. We have so much info on Naruto Storm Connections. We have the release date, we have potentially the final roster, and the game is playable at Gamescom, which means we got some new details, including a one-hit KO. Like you just die with one of the abilities. And we're going to take a look at that. But also, it's the 5th anniversary of Naruto Shinobi Striker, which includes the new DLC Kaguya, but also a new stage and a lot more. We've got a new One Punch Man trailer. We got the release date for Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. We got a game that honestly looks fake called Project Mugen. We're going to talk about that for the first time ever on this channel. And a bunch of fighting games just got balance patches. I'm talking JoJo, I'm talking Dragon Ball FighterZ, and I'm talking Guilty Gear Strive. All that and a lot more in today's Around the Bush. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Around the Bush. My name is Globku. We're going to start by talking about Naruto Storm Connections, but not before we introduce our lovely co-host, Rene. How's it going?
Yo, going well. I'm, finished with most of my work, which was the edit. Now I just need to upload stuff and send some emails. That's better. Yeah, excited to talk. I didn't think I was going to make it today, so I'm excited to talk about anime games. Let's do it.
I didn't think you were going to make it. This is, of course, the day where we review Shinobi Striker character, so it's usually a very busy day for our editors and also for me. Usually it's busy for me yesterday, because I don't go to bed until everything's ready. So around 6 a.m. yesterday, but that's okay. I know what's coming ahead of time.
This is the first time I think I get one of your voiceovers like as I wake up. And to be honest, this is a pretty easy edit. It's just usually we're preparing stuff and then you wrote the script in the morning and gave it to me after lunch. Getting it like in the morning just makes it
usually Fajitas is editing these now, and I'm editing the gameplay video, so it's been like that for a while, and I don't know. I feel like I've been doing these reviews at 6 a.m. for a while now. But,
yeah, honestly,
you're usually not the editor.
Yeah, it works really well, and yes, I'm glad I'm done with that. I'm free to review the gameplay video as well and talk about anime games.
True, and we'll start, of course, with the thumbnail, which is the release date for Storm Connections, but not just that, because there's a lot more info. So back on Monday, they released all this info. They released the 3 new playable characters, which are the Kara members. You got Koji, you got Boro, you got Delta. All the special collector's editions. I don't think there's like anything there that you really must get, to be honest. It's some skins, it's some collectibles if you're into it. But none of it looks like, mandatory, and I'm happy about it, because these editions should have content that has to be considered optional, in my opinion. Like, you can't just put something that is like, no, I gotta have this. They do confirm a season pass is coming to Shinobi Striker, and the season pass has 5 characters. Now, the price of the season pass is still up in the air, but you can compare the price difference between the different editions, and it's a $25 difference, which tells me the season pass is going to probably cost around $30, and that makes DLC characters in this game pretty expensive, like fighting game level expensive. And I don't think they're fighting game level characters as far as like complexity and movesets and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think the same amount of work that goes into animating a character goes into this, of course, because this is gorgeous. We know for a fact that whatever characters come out of the DLC, the season pass, will look beautiful. But yeah, I totally agree. I don't think that the amount of work that goes into making a character for a fighting game, where you're looking at every single frame, every single hitbox, making it compatibly viable. I don't think the same mind goes here. The process is different. And again, I'm not a dev, but I'm saying, like, I can see it's taking twice as much for a fighting game, that costing as much as that. If it's the case, I think it's a bit offensive in a way. But again, we know it's gonna sell. That's the thing. That's the thing about Naruto. They might block some people from buying it because it's a bit expensive, but it's going to be like probably very successful for them. I wasn't thinking about that price tag, and it is a bit it is a bit steep for sure, considering the characters will probably play very similarly to the others.
Yeah. At the same time as this trailer, they did release this blog post as well, which a lot of creators actually just skipped over. But there's a sentence here that makes me think that the game is done, or at least the roster is done. This is Naruto Storm Connections, a roster, and we cannot expect any more character reveals. So 10 new characters is what we're getting, plus some remakes. We saw Mitsuki in other episodes, and Sarada. They're getting remade or remixed a little bit. But it seems that this is it. Here are the new characters who will be joining the fight, and the new characters are these 10. Making Connections, the game that added the least amount of characters ever to a new Naruto game. The record previously was held by both Naruto Storm Generations and Naruto Storm Revolution that only added 16 characters total. This is 10, which is much lower. Even with the DLC, with the 15, that is not up to the 16. And there's a very obvious omission here, which is Ishiki. Ishiki is just not present, and they're saving him for DLC, which seems like a clear cash grab, in my opinion. Like, I don't throw that word lightly, but in this case, I feel like
we know they gotta sell their DLC, but to have Barry and Mode Naruto and not Ishiki is kind of weird, and weird in a way that it makes us think that they're definitely going to be able to sell DLC with Ishiki, and we know for a fact that's going to happen if they do. I don't see any other reason, because Ishiki is just one of the strongest characters. Regarding the character,
have barrier mode.
like
they have that arc.
Yeah, they have the arc. They have who's barrier mode going to be fighting against? Does he fight anyone else? No, it's just that fight. So it's a bit weird. The 10 characters, I feel like, and obviously we're not counting. We'll probably be able to play the 2 characters from story mode, at least the 2 characters, I think. So I don't think there's going to be any more than that.
Oh, the original characters?
Yeah, I think they're probably going to be playable. So that's going to be 12 characters. I'm counting the reworked ones as kind of new as well. I kind of. It is the same model, but they did some work to some of them. Others, not so much. Mostly,
I think in Mitsuki's case, it's literally the Awakening, which it's a moveset, but it's less than half of a character.
Yeah, I guess, but it's 10 characters, 12 if we were able to play with the story characters, which I think we will. I don't think is necessarily great. But I don't think it's offensive either. If you take apart the Ishiki situation, which I think is offensive a little bit, but then also it brings the question: what would they bring as DLC? We know there's a few characters missing from Storm.
Yeah.
But can they sustain more than one season with interesting characters? Yeah, Ishiki, of course. Season Pass 1 is sold.
Right.
Maybe is Kimimaro is in the game, right?
Kimimaro is in the game, yeah. But we could have a new Konohamaru. People are saying, we could definitely have a new Konohamaru in there.
That one wouldn't sell a season pass, for example.
No. Ishiki is the season pass seller for sure. But Konohamaru is a nice addition to that season pass.
Anko is
Anko Kurenai. You put those in there, it's sure.
Aguromo. That's a good point.
Okay, the Sage of the Six Paths. But you also got to think that Boruto is going to pick up again soon, and we're going to advance and get characters like Code potentially in here, and other characters that manga readers have seen at this point. Then we get to time skip territory. I think long term they'll be fine, mostly with Boruto stuff. But yeah, as far as Naruto goes, it's hard to find a season pass seller at this point, for sure.
Yeah, I guess Ishiki would be. If you think about it, it is smart of them to do this, and honestly, it might have been the only way to actually sell the season pass properly, to leave Ishiki behind. But it is sucky. It is a sucky thing for them to do. But if you think about it, this might not have been a successful season pass
Without Ishiki in the back.
without Ishiki.
Yeah.
Honestly, like even unless you brought Agoromo, I think that would be the only one. But if you go for Kurenai, Konohamaru, Anko, they're cool characters. Would they sell a season pass on their own? I don't think so, and Ishiki does. So like, yeah, it kind of makes sense. It sucks, but it kind of makes sense.
Right. There is another thing that I don't know many people have been talking about this, but they have put out this character select screen. And if you look at this character select screen, one thing you'll notice is that this page is full of Boruto characters. Now, in Storm 4 right now, this is not how they organize the roster. You don't have Sakura, Hinata, Shikamaru, Shoji, all of these characters in a Boruto page because they are skins for their Shippuden characters. Separating them, maybe they have done some remix work, because then I don't know who they put back there, right? And they have been condensing character select slots a little bit at least. I mean, not too much. Obviously, you see 4 Borutos in this page, but maybe there's something there too. Who knows? That's all speculation at this point.
You mean they would do like each character, each variation of the character play slightly different?
Maybe, yeah.
That would be
kind of
very
like
good.
they did with Mitsuki and Sarada, but they're not marked on the website as like remixed characters yet.
Yeah, because that's another thing that we're not sure of. I believe that they are marking the characters as remixed, but will we be able to play the original versions?
I mean, yeah, the original are the Shippuden characters, right?
Yeah, and then, like, but they are like, for example, the one from one of the guys from the moon that has the ultimate, like the form. What's his name? I always forget.
Momoshiki, yeah.
Momoshiki, yeah. For example, that one.
I think that awakening is gone. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that one is an obvious. This is gone. But would they do it? Would they, bring multiple versions? I guess that would be another way, and I think we've talked about this in the past. I think that would be another way to, it's small stuff, but it would add a bit to the roster. And considering we only have 12 characters, why not just have that separate and being, able to choose even small stuff, even the small reworked characters, being able to choose between the past version and the new version. Yeah, I guess that'll be fine.
Yeah. They put out a little bit more details about story mode. So you have the history mode, which is going from the start of Naruto to the end of Shippuden. And as you can see, like they went the safe route, which is just like put the fights in menus. I don't really know what the emoji mean, but maybe it's a difficulty thing. We'll see. But that's like, that would be a first, to be honest. They have never done difficulty. It's always like a set thing. But I don't know. This is a little bit boring to look at, in my opinion. We'll see how it is in the final game. But I think a lot of this game's, whether it is recommended or not, is going to rest on this story mode. Because now we're looking at, like, we've looked at the gameplay, and it's like, this is going to be huge for the competitive community. Like, the game is going to change significantly, but there's nothing here that changes from a casual standpoint. Like there's no new leader switch change or anything like that. So the big change has to be here in story mode. This story mode has to be a banger. And there's the special story mode, which is like with Boruto, and they released that trailer, and it looks fantastic. I'm very curious to see that. But this seems to be also a big part of it. So this big part of it has to be solid too. Because if you're only adding 10 characters, the gameplay systems haven't changed from a casual standpoint, and the story mode is mid. Who is this game for, right? It's just the competitive community that had Storm 4. And granted, Storm 4, biggest anime game of all time. Best-selling anime game of all time. 12 million copies. This is not even going to get close to that, for sure. Just because like it's already going from a losing standpoint. It's already starting from a position of like trying to convince everyone it's not just a reskin of Storm 4. But this, I'm looking at this right now, and I'm like, that's a hard sell. Like that's going to be a bunch of versus battles, and that's not interesting. But maybe I'm wrong. We'll see.
Yeah. So I'm counting on the special story mode, obviously, to be much better than all of this. But there's one thing though. My first reaction seeing this screen was, oh shit, this is not good. I don't like this. We're just gonna go through a few battles that again, and it's something that we've discussed privately, we've discussed on this show, which is we are not big fans of a game that puts you in a situation where the story mode is just the same you would do in a versus situation.
Yeah.
We don't like that. We like boss fights. We like unique gameplay moments. This screams versus mode and battles maybe with a few slide shots, not even cutscenes. Yeah. I fucking hate
this Kakashi
that.
right here. That seems like a slideshow to me.
I don't like it. I don't like it. But I will say this. This is also looking similar to Demon Slayer's menu, and Demon Slayer does not function like that. If you remember, Demon Slayer adds sort of images
and it still has that. Yeah, it's like a chapter select.
Yeah, so it could still have, we could still have animations and some stuff animated here. It's too early to tell. I don't honestly, I don't have much faith. I'm putting my faith on the special story mode and the new story mode, and something that I just realized. If you scroll down to the thumbnail,
this.
The thumbnail also missed the HDR part.
Yep. No, even the latest trailer, man. Even the release date trailer, Delta is all HDR'd up.
Keeps happening. I'm gonna go ahead and tag Bandai, and ask them to stop, putting footage with HDR on. I'm just gonna ask them. I'm just gonna straight up tag them.
I think you would have to do a side-by-side thing. I think you would have to go into Storm and show them, here's what you record with HDR, here's what it looks like without HDR. Like, please stop.
Please stop sending
HDR
official
looks
footage.
better to your eyes, but not in a video. Do not capture with HDR. You can't do that.
Terrible.
Yeah. So, but then we get to the big news. So, battle mode. Offline, you play free battle. You can play versus, survival, tournament, league, practice. That's the same as Storm 4. But then we get to network mode. Then we get to the online. In online battle, you can go against players from all around the world. Casual match. You can play with randomly selected opponent online. Rank match. You can play with more advanced and competitive players online according to your rank. Presets message and stamps. Add more ways to communicate. Online custom matchmaking will be implemented post-launch. Now, first time I read this, I'm like, okay, another game where spectator mode is not coming at launch. God damn it, they're doing it again. At least they're already confirming, like they know we're going to complain, so they're already confirming it will come post-launch. No. Is there a way to invite friends in this game? Because casual matches against randomly selected opponents. If I get this game and Rene gets this game, can we not invite each other to fight?
We literally cannot play this game. This is what we're taking from this, but I don't think we can conclude anything else. This is a game that's going to release without you being able to fight with your friends. This is we've been on both sides of this game is a bit of a cash grab, but also it isn't in a way. Like we can sort of validate some of the stuff that they're that they're doing, to considering the price that they're asking for the game. Sure, but I don't think if you were battling with the This Is Just Storm DLC, releasing a game not complete. This game isn't complete for me. A game like this, they put so much focus on this game being an online game. We know for a fact that you have to have online on your game. Yeah. Otherwise, you can't market it well, especially in the anime games community. Not being able to invite your friends, it's just a simple thing. It's mandatory. I don't think I've ever heard of a game where you can't do that. Like, unless it is a game in a beta situation, or which it isn't. This is a full price game.
If it is stress testing netcode or whatever, sure, yeah.
Yeah,
but that's
it's
the
not
only situation.
It is baffling, and it is actually very concerning and offensive. This is very offensive because a lot of people will buy this game not knowing this, because you don't have to be following. You don't have to be following all this internet stuff and the blog posts. Sometimes you go to a store and you see Naruto, or you even see the store on your PlayStation or Xbox, and you see, oh, I want to buy the new Naruto. I like Naruto. I want to play with my friends. Because it's such a given thing, playing with your friends. If you have online, yeah, you want to play with your friends. Not having that is just gonna be terrible. And I'm guessing they it's not like they're directly trying to deceive people, but for me, this has to be in the game. And unfortunately, like a lot of people are gonna buy this expecting to play with friends, and you can't.
It's just something that's in every video game, and it's an expectation. Like this is incredibly offensive if this is the case. And so I did ask this question, right, directly to the Naruto Video Games account, which is run by Bandai. Could we get some clarity on what this means? Is the game launching with no way to invite a friend to play online? I have heard from a close source that they are going to put out a statement, an official statement in reply to this. They are going to clarify it. I don't know what's taking them so long. But I have a close source that has told me that yes, like they will be clarifying this, but I don't think it's good news. I think this is the exact thing you can expect. It's like no invites at launch. So I'm looking forward to see what they have to say about it, because it's so unacceptable, man. Like it's crazy.
The only way I would be able to accept this as a post launch update is if this was actually Storm 5 and it had like a full-fledged story mode with free roaming missions. You know, it's not just like that which we just saw, like the menu where we'll probably just do versus battles with a few screenshots.
Yeah.
If it was that, if we had like a proper story mode, I would be okay with them skipping this thing for a while, saying, look, we want to put out the game. This will come post-launch, but you have a lot of stuff to play offline. I don't believe we're going to have a lot of stuff to play offline. I believe the story mode will be pretty much bare bones, and the slideshows do not interest me at all. And obviously, we're just trying to guess what's going to happen. But we've been here for a while. We've been covering games for a while. I think we can pretty much know what's happening here, and it just sucks, man. Well, releasing an incomplete game for what reason? Like, what is the reason behind releasing a game without its features? It's not even spectate. It's literally playing with friends.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And Storm games have been single player games first for a very long time. Like the multiplayer is an afterthought. But I think this is a more serious offense in this game, because I don't think the single player is the focus anymore. They are selling you a season pass with characters. This is the games as service. You know, this is Storm making that transition from being primarily story-based games to being games that are supported and balanced over time for multiplayer. So I think the focus has shifted for Storm Connections. So this is an even bigger offense.
I see someone in chat, bro, you asking for something that has never came to Storm. Why are you asking for so much on this game?
What?
Asking to play with your friends is asking for too much?
You were always able to invite friends, except when Storm didn't have online. What are you talking about?
What?
Oh, free roam. Okay.
The free roam. Oh, dude. I'm asking for something out of this game.
You could free roam in every Storm game, technically. In Storm 1, the free roam was a little bit more elaborate, but the game was boring. And then they started taking features away from free roam. But even in Storm 4, you have adventure mode, and you can walk around.
And Storm 2, look, Storm 2 is not technically it's not free roam. It's a fixed camera. Yeah. That's fine by me. There's a specific thing you need to do in order to progress. There are missions. There's stuff that you can do that it is not just versus. The thing why I'm mentioning free roam or a full-fledged story mode is because of the lack of online that this game is presenting me with. This game is not presenting me with a spectator mode, a tournament mode. A lobby system. This game is not presenting me with a simple thing of playing with my friends. Yeah. If that's not the case, where is the content? So I'm asking for a story mode. If there is no story mode, I'm not asking for anything. I just won't buy the game. I won't spend my money with it. That's the thing.
I have also said like this kind of conspiracy theory of mine, and it's kind of happening in chat right now. But I'll just voice it. You guys ask for the dumbest shit ever, okay? And that's why we don't have this basic ass feature to play with friends online. It's your fault. It's your fault, really. You spent the whole of Storm 4 complaining like they removed the stages. Oh, they removed the stages from Storm 2 and Storm 3. We can't play these stages. You had 40 fucking stages. Adding more stages does not matter because then we lose shit like this. They gave you the stages. Are you happy now? Are you happy now? Look at what we lost. Anyway, that's Storm fandom in a nutshell. It's just like, oh, please, this basic stuff. Let's focus on asking for the basic shit so they know what is important and don't waste time giving us stuff that really doesn't matter. Why not both? Because you understand game development. Anyway. Oh boy, I won. But what sacrifice? But at what cost? At what cost? But yeah, that is something that sometimes triggers me about the Storm community. It's like, no, stop. This doesn't matter. This does not matter. And we're missing stuff that is so much more important than that. But anyway, it's not all bad news today. Not all bad news today. They spent some more time talking about simple controls. I really like this control scheme for simple controls. It's just missing the one button that might make it not viable, which is to charge chakra. There's no chakra load here. The way you charge chakra with simple controls is by standing still like in Demon Slayer, and there's going to be like a delay before you can start charging chakra, and that might be what drives me away from this simple controls scheme. But other than that, I actually really like it. I think it makes a lot of sense. It shouldn't be called simple controls. It should be called modern controls because they rethought how to control this game in a way that makes more sense to the controller.
Yeah. Honestly, here's the thing. I hope, and this is something I just keep doing on video games, and this is a bit of a personal struggle, but also, it's a feature that I love to not just for, I like to be able to change my controls. The first thing I look here is, let me attack with the square and then use the circle to do shuriken. Let me change controls. I hope that we're able to change that. I don't think we will, but in a fighting game, I think that's pretty much a given. You want to be able to mess around stuff, not just fighting games. I was playing Stray the other day. And I wanted to do the achievement for clearing the game below 2 hours. And the first thing I realized is that jumping and turning the camera was with the same finger. So I instantly swapped the running button because I want to mess around. And it's something that it always messes with me is when I go to the options and I'm like, okay, where do I change controls? I can't? Fuck, I can't rebind controls. But hopefully this allows me to do that. I know I think PS5 now allows you to mess around with the bindings, like outside of the game, maybe. I think Xbox does. PS5 not so sure. But hopefully that happens. I am very much inclined to try the simple control scheme, but I really need to change. I don't want to attack with a circle. That's too weird for me. I want to attack with a square. I'm just that weird. Small rant about controls.
Yeah. Customization. They show the menu and looks like you can customize the head piece, the face piece, the shoulder piece, back piece, arms piece. Kind of really similar to Storm Revolution. So, that system kind of coming back. And I've talked about like the future of Naruto games in a video and how Shinobi Striker and Storm Connections are going to be out at the same time and releasing DLC at the same time. Having this is actually a very good way of collaborating. Like these items are now coming to both games. That kind of thing. Because you have customization in Shinobi Striker. I mean, not exactly the same, but you have outfits and accessories and whatnot. And now you have this in Storm as well. So a lot of chances for cross promotion there.
I didn't know substitution changing was a thing. Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, the log disappears. Instead of a log, you get something else.
Yeah, I like that. But even the overall customization, I think makes up. I remember coming back to My Hero. We saw a lot of funny things in our tournaments when people were changing around the costumes. I like that. I think it's a pretty neat. It's not something that is super important for the game, but I think it's a pretty neat feature to have.
That's been in Storm 4 as well, and it was in Storm Revolution. So
was it this complex on Storm 4?
Just the sub icon. That was it. And it's still just a sub icon.
Oh, but I mean the rest as well. Like
the rest was in Storm Revolution, but not in 4.
Yeah, I like that. I think it just creates a situation where a lot of players will have their own unique creations, and I think that's super interesting. If you're running tournaments, like just having people with different costumes, I think it's gonna be fun to watch.
And that's the finish scene customization. Yeah, it's also gonna be like Omega noisy, right? Just put all the dumb shit in your character. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Gamescom is happening. They have a build with the new characters, and Delta has a one-shot. So if you're going to Awakening with Delta, just like Danzo in Storm 4, she can one-shot you. So players here just showing the stuff. Self-destruct. Boom. There goes your health.
That looks quite fast. I don't know about.
I don't know about Switch tech too. You can use that and switch to another character, and she'll still self-destruct.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Sounds pretty busted, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, now you have the Sasuke switch too, so you just switch into an unblockable while she's charging that up. Oh my god.
Oh god,
I don't like that.
I don't wanna get Rune swept into Kaboom.
What? No, it's the game you asked for. Plenty more gameplay. PS360 HD too is compiling some of it. I expect this is gameplay number 1. Yukino and Danidano, and this is gonna be a match that you can check out if you want it. But as you can see, like, these two know how to play. So if you want to see what Storm Connections actually looks like in the hands of people that know how to play it, counter switch, counter. It's free. It's free. Why not? Just go for it. You know. But one of the things that apparently, and this is the best news I've heard all day. This is the best news I've heard all day, guys. One of the things that apparently they have listened and they have already made that change for the Gamescom build. Switch tech is no longer free. That glitch is gone. Basically, you use a jutsu and you switch, and that costs chakra, so you can't do it for free. That significantly changes the game. Significantly, because you have to manage chakra, and you get chakra regeneration like it's free. You just get so much of it now. But yeah.
So here's, first of all, I'm quite happy that they listened to some of the feedback, and you know, this was something that you know, that they weren't even aware of. I don't know how much this affects the game personally, because again, I'm not a competitive player, but I'm happy that most of all they listened to the feedback. One question I have, and this is specific to you, is this something that you complained about, but the community was on board with? Is the community going to be mad about this change?
I think most people know. I think there are some people that are going to be loud and against it because they suck at meter managing, and they wanted this to stay free. But no, I think in general people didn't want. Like, Switch tech has a lot of issues, so this is solving one of them. Right? There's still a ton of other stuff that makes Switch tech broken, but at least it costs chakra to do things now. Not free.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. I think, you know, most of all, it was not intentional. It was not intentional. It was a glitch. So, you know,
for sure. I mean, they kind of just confirmed it by fixing it. So
yeah, and it makes me super happy that they actually listened. They cared about this problem, and they listened and fixed it. Super cool.
Yeah, I mean, and I was going to talk about this later in the show, but JoJo got a balance patch, right? And balance patch is actually coming next Monday. This is a patch that adds Bakio. That's his name,
yes.
Right? Okay. And I mean, every JoJo patch, every time we talk about it, it's like fixes, and then a bunch of balance changes for a ton of characters. This is CC2, okay? Yeah. And I think this is why I bring it up right now. This is a very good game to look at and say maybe they'll do the same with Storm. Maybe this is what we can expect for the Storm treatment. Every 2 months they have a patch that is this big.
Yeah, and again, I still don't know what this patch is for. But putting that aside, yeah, it is a good indication of what CC2 is willing to do. Now, one thing we need to think of is the company that makes the games is not the same for every game because the IPs that they're working with are different, and anime IPs tend to be super difficult to work with. So we don't know if they will be allowed even to do stuff like this for Naruto. That being budget, licensing, I don't know. It's always weird. The company that makes a video game, and we can even take ArcSys as an example. The way they listen to the community, the way they release gear, the way they did stuff on Dragon Ball Fighters is night and day. And that is probably due to restrictions with the license and the way they can do stuff, and obviously budgets is always a big thing. If you don't have the budget to put in the time to fix your game or change the meta or whatever, you just won't do it. People need to eat, people need to buy the food, at the end of the month. That's what matters.
Yeah. Asher, you wanted to say something, because I'm probably not talking about the JoJo patch anymore.
No, it was sort of just go on what you're saying about the patch notes. Like, one thing that I really do like with JoJo patch notes is they are actually just willing to change whatever. So, like, in this one specifically, you remember Okuyasu's teleport stuff?
Yep.
They've completely reworked it.
Damn.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy that they're willing to go that far. It's actually super surprising.
And
that
it's
they would go
encouraging.
that.
It's encouraging for Storm Connections, because this is the game that they're building to be able to like patch over time and release DLC over time and all that stuff. So I believe like this is the JoJo of for Naruto. Like that's the exact same plan here.
Yeah.
Hey, Chunka. Text to speech. No?
No?
Because it's on donations. It's not on this. I can't activate it on this for some reason. Feels like Storm Connections is not finished because Shueisha wants it released close to the 20th anniversary episodes, and CC2 wants to make a proper game. You can paint villains all you want, but at the end of the day, you won't know. And the truth is, Demon Slayer launched with some of the same problems. And I mean, it's also a licensed game. There's a lot in common, but it's also the same developer, and it was a different publisher at the time. And they weren't really under pressure to release it. I mean, maybe they were under pressure to release it like somehow close to the Mugen Train movie, but Mugen Train was in March and the game released in October, I think. So I don't know if I can fully get behind OCC2 are the good guys and Shueisha are the bad guys. Usually, Shueisha are the bad guys. I am with you 100%. But CC2 also maybe has its fair share to blame here.
Yeah, it's always tough. In these situations, you can never know what's behind the scenes. And when there's anime IPs, people outsourcing their games and a lot of budget involved, it's always difficult to know for a fact what is happening. I do see that CC2 in JoJo's case specifically, they really are willing to go out of their way to fix the stuff and to change stuff for the 3 JoJo players that are out there in the world. So that is cool, but yeah, I don't. This pretty much sounds like an unreleased game, an incomplete game to me, and I think Demon Slayer was also like that, but I think Demon Slayer had first of all, it was a new game. It was a game that was not copied from anything else, unless you count copying, the Arena Fighters style. But Demon Slayer is pretty unique, so that was already new. It was not just the same mechanics and the same game copied from one to another. It was brand new, and also the story. It had the story mode to back it up. That's what we mean about Storm Connections not having that. First of all, it is a copy from Storm 4. It's just the exact same thing. Same characters. Some of them are changed, but not that much. And then, do we have story mode to back it up? I don't think so. So yeah, like having an incomplete online mode on a game that is brand new versus a game that is pretty much reusing everything from the previous game, is slightly different.
Yeah, and just to like really hammer down our position on this is this is bad. We're still gonna buy it, okay? This is bad. We are still gonna buy it, but we are pissed. But we're still gonna give them money. That's how it is. That's how it is.
But-
we want to play this game, and there's stuff about it that we really like. But god damn it, CC2, every single game. This is the 7th time. This is the 7th Storm game. Like, are you kidding?
Yeah, but one thing we'll say for sure is that obviously we will always be biased towards buying a game because this is our job and we have to cover stuff. We have to give them money because that's the way it works. But I'll always be complaining. I've been playing games for 30 years, and I don't really care that, you know, a video game is based on an anime IP to judge it on its quality. I've been playing games for so many years, and I've played so many masterpieces. I will always compare those masterpieces because they cost the same.
It costs the same thing. We don't have to care.
It's the same money. Yeah, it's the same money. I don't care if it's Naruto. If it's the same price as my, you know, it was Final Fantasy 16. It was 9 out of 10. Or my Street Fighter. I'm gonna judge it by the price.
Exactly. What's the difference? Like, I have $60. Do I buy Street Fighter or Naruto? You know what I'm gonna recommend.
Here's the thing.
Game. Like, what? No.
Here's the thing. I see Slimy complaining about people complaining about the game. It's super fine if you enjoy. Like, by all means, if the $70 or $60 that you'll buy, that you used to buy this game with, are worth it to you, that's awesome. Great for you.
Yeah.
But you can't complain about us demanding more out of our money. Because it's a basic thing.
You get to enjoy Storm Connections without Switch Tech being free because I complained. So, congratulations. Keep bitching about people like me who are actually making things better, while you sit back and be a fanboy. Love it or hate it, you watched because that was all you could do. Anyway, more info. Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series, and Xbox One all got their info, and as you can see, there's a bunch of different resolutions here. This is, by the way, Google translated, so that's why it says number of save data. It's a weird phrase. But the Switch on TV mode doesn't even reach 1080p, so sorry, Switch players. PlayStation's going to be 4K. PlayStation 4 Pro is going to be 1440p, but PlayStation 4 native is going to be 1080. And Xbox Series X is 4K, S is 1440p. Xbox One X is a weird-ass resolution.
That's a weird-ass resolution that I've never seen in my whole life.
And the Xbox One is the same as the Switch. So they didn't pair the Xbox One to the PS4. They paired it to the Switch. By the way, this isn't 720p on portable mode. It's also below that. But anyway, the big one is FPS. So the frame rates. Yeah, go on.
I have something now that I'm seeing a tabletop mode and portable mode, and I see that portable mode as that weird fucking resolution.
630p.
It's making more sense in my head on why they changed the HUD and why the HUD is bigger and has that all. Because this resolution, what the fuck is this? Not even 720p. Jesus.
And we were talking about like how fighting games usually downsize in resolution and whatnot instead of like halving the frame rate. Because then you have to build 2 fighting games, right? And that creates a bunch of problems. Like CC2 already had a bunch of problems with their 30 FPS and 60 FPS versions because the gameplay is different and it has different bugs. So the way fighting games usually do is instead of cutting frame rate, they cut resolution. They can't cut resolution. They can't cut resolution anymore. Like, this is as low as it goes.
Yeah.
This game is super stretching it for the previous gen. Honestly, like, it's being held back. This is one of those games that I'm saying it's being held back by the previous generation. But let's take a look at the frame rates here.
You know why I think that's not the case?
Why?
Unless you count the fact that if you're playing with previous gen, you're going to be playing on 30 FPS,
I do count
which is
that.
something...
I do count that.
Yes, but it's something that you can choose to ignore. You can choose to fight with your own specific platform.
Well, yeah, well, I was going to get to that later because people maybe don't know
yet. But I think that this resolution for Nintendo Switch is literally them not even giving a shit about it. Because this is literally them not pulling any strings to make the game run properly. This is just lower the resolution. Because look, Switch, I know Switch is a weaker console, but it's not this weak. Come on, man. I've seen fucking Zelda, man. We know for a fact that this game can run games. This console can run games properly. So this resolution, it doesn't do it for me. This is just a fighting game. It's not even like an open, just a fighting game. It's not that hard. So yeah, I think that the port is simply just make the resolution lower. Fuck that. We're not gonna do any work on that. It's just, this is what it screams to me. I might be wrong. I'm not a dev again.
Yeah. So with frame rate, 30 FPS Switch in the previous gen as expected. Series S also 30 FPS, important. And PlayStation 5 and X are the only ones getting 60 FPS. Now, just like Demon Slayer, if you go on ranked and you play against the PS4 version, it will go to 30 FPS. But they have added a new option where there is a setting that prevents you from playing against PS4. So if you are willing to take the player base cut, you can play ranked and casual matches on 60 FPS. You can do that. How viable is this? I wonder. I mean, I think this game will sell well, and at launch you will definitely be able to play 60 FPS ranked. Thing is, I think every single tournament is just going to run it at 30. Like, they're not going to exclude the PS4 community for this. So I think competitive Storm connections will still be played at 30 in the long run.
Yeah, it's always the weird situation. Like, what do you want to do? Obviously, you have the option to play on 30 FPS. So when you have the option versus someone who doesn't have the option, yeah, it eliminates less people if you go for the option that is available for everyone.
Yeah.
But it is a bit sucky. But again, this game is not made to be competitive. I don't believe so. You know, it's one of those situations.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you on that. Like, they're gonna try to balance it, and they're gonna listen to the competitive community this time around. I really think that because ultimately they're gonna be the ones detecting the broken stuff, and the broken stuff that eventually populates ranked matches and casual matches, and the casuals start to feel it too. So I think they will be listening to the competitive community here, and the game will be in a better competitive state than Storm 4 ever was. I that is my expectation.
Here's I think a way to look at this, comparing to fighting games, something that we play a lot and we're usually aware of. Usually when we're playing fighting games, what happens is the game is running at 60, but the animations are running at 30. You can think about Naruto Storm connections in this way. They are giving you an option where you can play the game in a higher frame rate and enjoy better or faster complete animations. But think of it as an extra. The game runs at 30. That's the way you play the game competitive. But then you have like that sort of extra bonus where you can enjoy the animations a little bit better if you have those consoles. If you think about it that way, I think it's a little bit more positive on that note. It's more of you have an extra thing instead of you can't play the way the game is supposed to play. I think it's also sort of like the other way around, because that's what we get on fighting games. We play Dragon Ball FighterZ, animations are at 30 frames per second, but we count the frames of the moves in 60 frames per second. That's because that's the way the game runs. So that's just a
maybe
something to think of.
Yeah, something to think for sure. We can talk about the fact that there's a release date now, which is November 17, and the Steam version doesn't have a release date.
Oh yeah, that's another thing.
Why is the game not coming to PC? What is going on? So there's not a lot more to talk about there. It's just like curious, like because it never happened before. I don't know if we can expect it like same week or maybe same month or maybe same year, or if it's actual later. But we will see. I actually do not know why that is being delayed. Not all animations in DVS run at 30. The argument stands though. Like that's not. You're not a pleasant person to be around. Also, goddammit.
Yeah, you don't. No one, everyone disliked that. By the way, there's something. It's something it's super weird. People complaining about us complaining about the game. You need to understand that it is our job, literally our job, to complain about a game. It is our job to point out what's wrong with the game. People that make video games watch our channel. They watch our stuff. They know. They are aware of the things we say, and like Glauco said, sometimes you complain about something, it gets fixed. It's you don't need to get mad at us because you want to enjoy the game. If the game is for you, good, enjoy the game. But like, it's literally our job to point out what's worse in the game, and maybe it gets fixed. That's how stuff gets better. Like, if you always accept everything that they give you, you won't get any improvements. You'll get the same shit over and over. Why not complain? Why not, complain about stuff that you don't think is right? Because we have terms of comparison. We have better video games, and that's what we use to compare.
That's why I started the YouTube channel. I wanted better anime games, and I felt like at the time, people making YouTube videos on anime games were just hype machines, and everything was good. And it felt like, am I the only one playing video games that are not anime games and looking at this anime space and being like, what the fuck? Like, why are we getting garbage? Why are we settling for garbage? And yeah, if I listen to fanboys, like, and I've said this already, and that's why I wanted to clarify it. We are going to play this game. We are complaining about it. We're going to buy it. We're going to play it.
And we're going to enjoy a lot of it, too.
We're in the same position. Like, we're still going to do it. Giving this type of feedback does not mean we hate on the game. And there's no need to get defensive there, because we are literally on the same side. The point is, make anime games better. And if I listen to half of what the community says, like, oh, you're haters and you're bitching about this, and that's all you do is complain all the time, I would have stopped a long time ago. But because I don't listen, what I get instead is the developer saying, thank you for making these videos, because they're very valuable. They tell us exactly what we need to work on. And often we just get a lot of noise on Twitter. And it's either like not helpful because it's actually haters and not giving actual feedback, or it's just fanboys that will just love you no matter what you do. And we cannot make a better game because that's not good feedback.
It's something that I'm super proud of.
And I don't want this to get away too much, but shout outs to Chia Tarpe. Thanks for the Global Plus. Didn't miss it. And Gray Monger Arc for the 1 month. Shout outs. Go for it.
Yeah, it's something that I'm super proud of, and something that I mean, we had the expectation of, our channel is has grown, and it's sort of somewhat of a big channel, especially covering anime games, and we knew there was a very high possibility that people watched our videos and watched our videos for feedback as well. But to get that confirmation, to get people coming to us and saying, thank you for making the videos, because it helps us make our games better. I was super proud of that moment, that we got there, that we managed to get the message across. And I'll also not come, because look, people that make video games are also people like us. And it sucks that we're here commenting on their job, but that's what we need to do to improve stuff. That's just how it works. But yeah, it's something that I'm super proud of, that we got the message across, and it has been received with positive feedback. It's not just, oh, you're complaining about our game. Is thank you for pointing out what's wrong with our game.
Yeah, I had the Dragon Ball the Breakers producer tell me that, like, I do nothing but shit on that game all the time.
This is the worst. Oh my god, that was the worst game that we could have possibly.
She was so nice. She was so thankful. It was awesome. Anyway, we have a little Q&A on their website. I don't know. First of all, who asked these questions just wanted to be sad, because the answers were obviously no. But second, I don't know why they even put this on their website. It's crazy, because the answers are all no. Are we gonna have crossplay? No. Does it have rollback? No. Is it compatible with Nintendo Switch sharing play? Absolutely not. We are doing nothing. Get fucked. And they put this on their website.
I love the not supported dot.
Oh,
That's it.
God.
That's it.
No.
I'm done with this question.
These are important questions, but like, obviously, someone just wanted to be depressed.
No, I think you know what I think it is. It's them just being done with these questions. Like, okay, we need to put out a statement. Yeah. These guys don't shut up about this. And also, I'll shout out to Rollback Netcode. Shout out to the fact that it became famous. No one even understands Rollback Netcode, but it became famous. And now everyone wants Rollback.
It's just synonym with good netcode, right? But it's something that. It's something concrete they can point to. Hey, rollback, yes or no. If you just ask, does it have good netcode? Developers can go, Yes, because it's subjective, you know?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, it's very good. Asterisk, if you're both playing in the same house. But yeah, it was you ask rollback. That's a concrete thing. It's not subjective, and developers have to answer yes or no. Do you have it? But then, like, you get to the point where, like, yes, we do have rollback. And then you got to go, okay, is it good?
Oh, by the way, I see a lot of people asking for that. Kaguya review is up on the channel, but it's private, so it's ready to go. I'm gonna wait until 6 p.m. and release it for sure.
At the end of the stream. And we've been on Naruto Storm Connections for an hour, so let's transition over to Shinobi Striker, who is doing a collaboration with Storm Connections. That is the original character coming as a skin. Also, they have the cover of Storm Connections in a t-shirt. Not this one, but it's the ugliest t-shirt they have in the game, and that's a hard record to beat, but they've done it. They did put a new one. Shinobi Striker, though, 5th anniversary, they put out a new trailer. This new trailer is actually the opening for the game now. Actually, nope, not this one. But they have a new trailer that you open the game now and it plays the new trailer. It's they changed the opening, the title screen opening 5 years later. So that was cool. New Shinobi arrived today. That's Kaguya review coming out on the channel. She's an S rank DLC. Hands down S rank DLC. This substitution, S rank. S rank substitution. This ultimate, S rank ultimate. I can't believe how well it works. When I read the description of the ultimate, I could not believe they were going to do it or pull it off. It works so well. So well. It's insane. This jutsu, they kind of copy the homework of Variant Mode a little bit, so I can't really give it S rank. It's got to be A rank. This one, garbage. It's the only bad thing about this DLC.
Oh, I didn't even play it. I edited the video, and oh my god, that is a bad jutsu.
So bad.
That is just a bad. The footage that I was working with, I'm like, oh my god, I can't find proper footage because there isn't. It just sucks.
There's no proper footage. It's so bad.
The ultimate is insane.
Right?
It's so good.
I can't believe they made it work. Do we have confirmation? It seems to me like, considering like the icons, it is a thing that just appears outside the map.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds
It's
to
not
me.
underneath, but it's very far away.
It's very far away.
Yeah.
But it's just insane that they made this work. It's crazy that Shinobi Striker keeps coming up with this stuff. And yeah, we have the duplicate, somewhat the duplicate jutsu. Even if it you can mash the button, and that's a cool thing.
And it's also for heal type, so it's not really a duplicate, because it's the same thing but on a different class.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But then the ultimate, my god, what a I remember we talking about this, like, how would they do the whole changing dimensions? Like, I remember us talking about that and talking about how hard it would be. Turns out they just did literally what they wanted with it. It's crazy that they came up with this. It's super strong too. I don't know, man. It's just, it makes me happy to see stuff like this on a game that is already very unique. They keep coming up with new stuff. Just
competitive community is actually downplaying that ult so hard. They're actually like, no, Izanami and Infinite Tsukuyomi are still stronger. Like, okay, maybe, but this one charges faster, and you can just as easily turn the tides of battle.
It's something. Yeah, it's something that I realized, and I usually when I'm editing a video for a review, when it comes to these ultimates, I have trouble finding footage for the ultimates because it takes a long time to charge.
I
which
did it
means
so often, dude. I did it so many times.
It means that Globku finishes the match before he gets to the ultimate. So sometimes I'm scrolling through a video and he doesn't use the ultimate in this one. It ends before he uses the ultimate.
Yeah.
On this one, it was pretty much every match. Yeah. Like pretty much every match. Sometimes in the middle of the match, I had the ultimate ready. Yeah.
Without the clothes buff, I was able to get it twice in a pretty long flag battle. So that is how fast that charges. They also revealed the next jutsu that are coming. So next month we're getting a new range type jutsu that is Steam Imp, and it's actually an ultimate. I didn't think about this. Can you not? I didn't think about this, but like the extra jutsus can be ultimates.
Yeah,
it's not just a normal jutsu. But this is I've seen this in action. You basically summon the imp, and the imp is gonna chase the closest player, and then gonna explode like this. And he does this like 5 times in a row. This ultimate lasts for so long, it turns the whole game into a Dead by Daylight. If this thing kills the first
Fucking
player,
awesome.
it's gonna be chasing the other 3 players, and the first player is gonna respawn, and he's gonna get chased by this guy as well. Like, that's how long this stays on the stage. You can get killed by the same ultimate twice. But more on that once it comes out. Particle Style is the next one coming out to heal types. And it is a beam, but it is a beam that always travels. So, like, you always have to curve it. You always have to do this. You can go to the left if you want, but you cannot hold the beam in place. So it's a little bit weird.
I have. So here's the thing. I don't know if this is something that we haven't discussed, and this is regarding content that we're gonna do. We haven't discussed the whole thumbnail situation for the new jutsus, because we've done 2 things different. One was Naruto, the other one was Tobirama. But I just had 2 ideas for thumbnails for these next 2 jutsus that I think I want to do, and they involve Naruto, and I love them already. The one with the imp, that's gonna be awesome. I'm looking forward to covering that just because of the thumbnail. That's gonna be super hype. They look interesting. I it's another beam, but I do like the effect, like the particle beam effect. I do like it a lot. The other one is funny. It's just funny.
God damn it. Anyway,
It's so bad.
so bad.
They just put her face on a shirt. What is this?
You know what this looks like? When I was able to hack my PlayStation 2 Pro Evolution Soccer and put like the custom PNGs on there. Literally, that's what it looks like.
Awful.
Exactly what it looks like. Exactly what it looks like. They also added a new map. Whoa. I just wanted to grab this and put it over there. They also added a new map, which is basically the lobby. They turned the lobby into a map, which is now the smallest stage in the entirety of Shinobi Striker. Every stage they've added recently has been huge, so this is a very welcome change of pace. It's really awesome. You're always near the action. I really like this stage. Really like it.
Smart. Why not reuse? We have this asset. Why not reuse it for a map? It's just smart. I love it.
Yep. They have 5 banners ongoing right now, which is also smart. So these are the gacha banners. They usually just have one, and they still have that featured banner, but then they have one for each class. So if you're like an attack type main, you can just roll on that attack type thing. And they're bringing back some items with that, which is clever. They also have a new mechanic, which is the ticket system, and I think the ticket system sucks, at least right now. So basically every time you roll and you get gacha items, you now get tickets. And then you can exchange the tickets for other items. So it acts like kind of a pity system, except the store where you spend these is just full of garbage. Like, it doesn't have anything interesting. So maybe in the future it will be something, but for now, not really. But yeah, a lot of changes to Shinobi Striker. Big balance patch too. Ashura, Flower Cannon from Sakura actually goated.
Really?
Yeah. They added a healing over time effect. That's a jutsu they used to buff everyone, but didn't actually heal.
Yeah.
They added a healing over time effect, and it's actually really good.
Ooh.
Like, that might be a good alternative to cellular extraction. I was running it yesterday, and I like it a lot.
Oh, I'll definitely have to try that next time.
Yeah. And that, I believe, is Shinobi Striker news. Next up! Sock One
The
Piece.
2 and Force.
You got another clip for Gear 5. It looks like Gear 5. Nice. Yeah. Obviously, I wasn't expecting them to do this, but the terrain is not affected in the way that Gear 5 affects it in the show. So it's
Oh, imagine.
yeah. I mean, that's a big part of Gear 5, and I wondered, are they gonna like make some tricks and like maybe make it look like the terrain is becoming rubber too? Not actual rubber, but just with effects, you know.
Yeah.
But they didn't go that far.
At least it makes sense for him to be a sky type, because he's going to be bouncing all around like a lunatic.
Yeah. Still weird to me that this game is getting DLC, but now I want to see what it is. I am.
Yeah.
If anything, I am looking forward to the day we buy this DLC, and we will probably make a video on it, probably a review. I'm just looking forward to seeing what it is exactly and how much it is worth. like animations look cool. I think the character looks super dope too. I think this
People didn't
transformation-
like it. Wow, I'm reading reactions and chats. It's like, yeah, okay, that's a little disappointing. Okay.
I guess here's the thing. I am, I don't have a term of comparison because I didn't watch the anime. So for me, it looks super cool because the animation, the animations are cool and the character design is dope. But yeah, I guess if you're comparing to the anime, the whole thing you were just mentioning and the way you said that the anime changes animation style.
Yeah.
When he's using this.
Oh, I sent you a clip.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. So if this was, here's the thing: if this was a new game, and if they didn't incorporate those type of like that, the whole rubber situation for the scenery and maybe a new type of animation, if this was a new game, I don't think I would be fine by it. I would be able to complain, I guess. But since this is just a DLC for a previous game, I think it's harder for them to pull those things off. So I guess it's fine, provided it's fun. We'll see.
For sure. And in other news, let's talk JJK. And actually, just 2 more posts dropped on the same account. But the Japanese account keeps doing screenshots for the characters. So this time we got Maki, you know. And they don't say much here, but martial arts specialist who masters various magic tools and overwhelms with her natural physical abilities. Yeah, and the scan said instead of cursed energy, she's going to build a physical meter. So that's her kind of gimmick. And I haven't looked at these 2. But we do have this guy. Toge. Looks good.
Still very much looking forward to seeing how this game translates this character.
So
It's gonna
according
be
to the
interesting.
scans, he is very powerful, but using it too much can damage himself.
I guess.
Power in exchange for health. That
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
because he like bleeds, right?
Yeah,
like his throat gets fucked up.
Exactly. Dance like a panda, sting like a gorilla. This guy is basically an install
Ooh.
character. Panda is getting some screenshots too.
Look at that.
That's the JJK news for today.
Like a
That's all we
panda.
got. Whoop, that's the last piece. One Punch Man World is at Gamescom. I did not go this year, by the way. You missed Gear 5 clip, I believe. Nah, I watched it last week. Yeah, it's pretty much the game we expected. I think this trailer has a little bit more flash, but like some frame rate stuff here and there. And the look is very Full Metal Alchemist Mobile, I feel. It's probably like same engine or something. But yeah, it seems like a step above the usual gacha, which is something that I like to keep my eyes on. Licensed games seem to be taking this route more and more. So if you like anime games and you don't like this, then I think you're gonna have less anime games in the future. And that's a bummer, because that's the person I am. Whoops. Anyway.
Just, I'm taking care of
Yeah, do it.
taking care of stuff in the chat.
Oh,
'cause
dude, Storm! I'm so used to that. Storm community thinks they're so unique with those types of comments, and it's like I eat you guys for breakfast. I literally deal with you guys every day. It's so fucking easy.
What the fuck is he on about?
Dude,
Oh my
no,
God.
it's just there's a pride in the Storm community, a belief that if you're better at the game, you're a better person, and you can just say shit. And
Oh.
I mean,
Go ahead, tell me how you won $10 on a tournament in Naruto Storm. Fuck off, man.
the funny thing is most of them haven't won shit.
That's even funnier.
The people that actually have won tournaments, and they're in the chat on my side. They're talking to me about like making mods for the Ripe Playco, and they're totally like on board with the changes that I've proposed to Bandai and all that stuff.
Oh, so this is the guy that placed 68th on a $10 tournament for
Yeah,
Naruto
no, that's
Storm.
the alt account for the guy that I banned, straight up. Like he's pretending like he has friends. Anyway, Gamescom had more stuff. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink got a new trailer. That trailer, by the way, gave us a release date. They said this game was coming out this year.
Yep.
They lied.
It got
Well,
delayed.
Well, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. A lot of things are getting delayed, and you
You
know,
didn't call it a
COVID and-
delay though. That's what bothers me. I like this release date a lot. I like
Yes.
February 1st, 2024. It's a very good release date.
Yes,
It's just the
thank
fact
God.
that they didn't even like, yeah, we're gonna delay it. Like,
They
no,
didn't
no,
even
no.
address it.
No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, you
Delay?
can pre-order
Delay?
it.
No.
Here's the thing. First of all, I popped off for this not because I'm I'm excited for this game, but the reason why I popped off is because finally we have a release date. We've had so many gameplays and trailers that we didn't have a date for. Now we have. I'm excited for this. I still don't know how we're gonna cover this game, but I'm definitely excited because it still looks pretty good. We've at the time when this released, it looked super amazing. After that, we wondered, we're getting games that look like this. Will this game still look super cool? Yes, it still does. So yeah, I think this game has a lot of potential, and to be able to play with your friends too, I'm excited for that.
I like the comment from Ichunka. If this game came out this year, you wouldn't be able to invite friends to play, so I'd rather have it delayed.
Nice, nice,
Thank you.
nice. Ichunka, you know what?
It's a
Ichunka,
W comment.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
W comment. Let's get to the Ashura and Enderup moment. Persona. Persona 3 Reload. I put all of your news together. Persona 3 Reload got a new trailer. What's up with this? What's going on here?
So besides the last trailer, which was just effectively the same one they showed last time, this is a brand new one. That's actually
Hey.
showing different stuff. They're introducing all of the playable characters that you get to interact with the social links and whatnot. They've announced some really nice quality of life stuff that they're putting into the game mechanics. So some stuff from Persona 5. The Baton Pass, if you ever remember that. With Persona 3 Reload's getting a similar mechanic. So that's going to be really nice for them.
Okay.
Some new remixes, like the main battle theme. Like when you listen to the trailer, you'll hear that. A new one is getting put in by the Lotus Juice, who also did a lot of the songs for Persona 3. And yeah, it's just overall fantastic trailer. It's the best one they've done.
Sweet. In other news, the Hung Man in Honkai Star Rail has a trailer with the Dan Hung, I believe, playable already, right? So why is this man getting a trailer?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. Yeah, the
Soon.
patch is not coming till I think next week. So
So they're ramping up the promotion on this guy.
yeah,
And you
it's-
play as
it's-
him in the story mode. I mean,
True,
yeah,
true, true.
yeah, for like 5 seconds, but yeah, you
Yeah.
do. But yeah, this is just something that they usually do before characters come out. They sort of like drip market them with a trailer. This is the same with all the others, and I haven't really fully seen this one yet because they
They
usually follow
drip
the
market
same.
them because he's water based.
Yeah.
Wait. Is this Honkai?
This is Honkai.
Yes,
Honkai.
this is Star
God.
Rail.
Damn it.
Yeah.
yeah, great looking game.
Game, man.
No, yeah, but it's pretty Genshin to me. That's that. Because I was confused. Like that's wait,
Yeah.
am I watching a Genshin
My God.
character?
Is that a good thing that's mixed?
Oh, it is a good thing, of course. It is a good thing. It's just it's Honkai for me. It's like a game in space, and this is
yeah.
looking like,
Well,
Yeah.
they're doing this in
Yes.
space,
Well, I mean,
Renee.
yeah, they're in like
Yeah,
a planet.
this is all space.
Oh, they're in a
Can't you tell?
planet.
well, a
Right.
ship that's
But-
like a planet.
Yeah. I mean, you know how Genshin has the different areas with the capitals and whatnot. The Honkai expansions are planets. You just go,
Yeah.
next planet.
I thought you were gonna say, how you are in Earth and Earth is in space.
no, we're just
Yeah,
in space.
French is
That-
a completely
that
different
would've been
planet.
better.
Genshin.
That would have been better. I'm disappointed now. PlayStation 5 is getting a beta. Recruitment is going on right now, so it started 2 days ago. Ends on Monday, so if you want to sign up for the PlayStation beta, make sure to do it right now. It's active on the website. You don't need a link. You can just Google it. And more Hoyoverse stuff. This came from Gamescom. It got ZZZ. In case you forgot, MiHoYo has Genshin, Honkai, and Zenless Zone Zero, which hasn't come out yet. And they got a new trailer. They basically have new ways to use your tag partner. So kind of a revamp of the combat system. And I do think like a lot of the feedback coming from the previous betas was like combat is a little bit repetitive already. which is a bad sign for a beta.
Yeah.
But giving you new ways to use tags, it's straight up just adding mechanics and giving combat some variety, you know? Also, these minigames.
Minigames. I like that. I like it.
Like, sure,
Minigames.
why not?
Snake.
This one looks dope. Here's this. What this game is able to do is making me miss Scarlet Nexus every single time. But yeah, here's
The soundtrack for the stream doesn't help.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. Exactly. I am very excited to try every character in this game. I'm excited to see what this game is all about. But I will say this: for as much as this game looks amazing, in terms of animations and the all the particle effects and even the enemies look super dope. It's and from the reports that you said as well, it's just looking like a game that is not going to be very fun to play overall, because you're going to run out of stuff to do.
I don't know, man. Like that's really just super early impressions. I think it's too soon to say something like that.
Yeah, for me, this is going to be the main thing that they're showing. This is going to be it. This is going to be the combat, and being so contained and so limited, it would have to be such a varied game in terms of enemies for it to be fun to challenge. I don't know. It is very early. It's a very early opinion. It's just without even playing it, I'm in a way already tired of what the game is giving me in terms of the combat. But yeah, again, it's we still don't know what the game is all about. I just wish we had more at this point, because this has been like this for a while. No, Smokes, that's different. I think from back there we had 1 or 2 clips. Now we have several videos 1 year later, and it's still the same thing. So now I'm starting to question, what is this game all about? What will we be able to do? I think it was too early, and I think it's still too early.
Yeah.
It's just it's getting a bit repetitive, and I want to know more.
Maybe. No, Ichunka, we did not miss a clip of Gear 5 gameplay. No, thank you. We didn't do that. He goes giant. Boom.
Yep.
That's cool.
It's also like they kind of had what you were talking about with him moving with the terrain.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Well,
there it is. They heard
Even
me.
if it...
They heard me.
they fixed it right away.
They fixed it.
Yep. Yeah, I'll fix.
You see why we complain?
All right, and let's talk about something else, guys.
Oh
Spider-Man.
God! What a fucking game!
I just recently saw this. I'm like, what the fuck is this one?
I don't know. This game isn't real. This
No.
game isn't real until I play it. It's one of those
Crimson
games that is
Desert
just
and
like
Project Mugen.
it's one of
Crimson
those
Desert.
games that is just like looking too good and doing too much. And until you play it, it's not real. Let's look
Yeah.
at Project Mugen while we discuss this.
And this is the second time this week that this happens. First with Crimson Desert, that was kind of crazy. That game is definitely not a thing. This one, I really don't know what to think. First of all, I want to know when it starts. Here it is.
Spider-Man, man.
These animations.
Why did they do? How did they do Spider-Man? Wait, they have.
These animations are 1-to-1. Spider-Man, 1-to-1. It's crazy that they did this. But this is looking like the most complex and
Driving.
complete anime game open world ever, right? Because you get vehicle combat, you get web swinging, you get monster trucks in a beach. What the fuck is that? You get to go to concerts? What is this anime game?
Okay, yeah, it has cutscenes.
We've invented cutscenes.
You get to go to concerts. This is crazy. This is very crazy. And the setting too. I love like the sort of open world sort of cyberpunkish visuals. Animations look sick.
So
I
how
don't know
missing
what this-
Scarlet Nexus?
I'm still missing. Look, this game looks a lot more polished and very like it has more variety than Scarlet Nexus for sure. The one thing I'll say though is Scarlet Nexus, it was not the most complex game, but the story was great. I love the story, and I think that's a big point to me.
So this is coming from NetEase, who made Naraka Blade Point. You guys remember?
Blade, yeah.
Yeah, they're known for making that.
My subsidiary of them, which is actually called Naked Rain, but it's the same company basically. Yeah. They've done like a lot of games. Dead by Daylight Mobile. Right. They did some weird ass Tom and Jerry Chinese game.
Wait, is that shooting? I didn't see the shooting. What the fuck was that?
They're shooting, and then you go from driving the weird motorcycle into combat.
Man, you really miss Scarlet Nexus, huh?
Yep.
Telekinesis.
Telekinesis. Yeah, that was. Oh my god, you have a bat.
I have a yo-yo. It depends on the character. It's gonna be a gacha for sure.
Again, it's not a real game, but don't worry about it.
Okay,
it's not a real game.
I'm gonna be mean for a little bit.
Uh-oh.
This looks like the ZZZ I want. Right?
Okay.
In a way, it looks like ZZZ. True. Even the art style is super similar.
No, I get it. Yeah.
I see what you mean.
This is showing me what I wanted to for ZZZ to show me at this point.
However, people have played ZZZ, so we don't know if this is
true. ZZZ is a real game.
That's true. That's true.
Yep. Counterpoint. Well, ZZZ is a real game. Now, the animation stealing is not a good look, as some people in chat pointed out. That said, this is a Chinese company that does not have to give a fuck about your.
They do not.
Your little look. They made a Harry Potter game. I don't know if this is licensed. Or
I know the Dead by Daylight one is. That's about it.
They made a Lord of the Rings game. That's the actor's look. Look, the official Warner Brothers Lord of the Rings games do not use the official actor's likeness because that's too expensive. Yes. I don't think they got licensed. It's Marvel? They doing Marvel stuff? Yeah, okay. We just do stuff, huh? We just do
it.
They
do not give a shit.
They do not have to. That's the thing. They do not have to give a single flying fuck about that.
It is. It has my interest.
It's not a good look though. You're right.
It has my interest, but yeah, it obviously because it is one-to-one Spider-Man animations, and I'm not gonna lie, it looks amazing. Like the I wanna swing like that. Mm-hmm. That looks cool. I did in Spider-Man.
More Spider-Man games for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm even gonna go. I'm gonna go further. This game looks more interesting to me than what Spider-Man looks, because for me, Spider-Man has amazing web swinging, but then what do you do in Spider-Man?
You can't drive in Spider-Man.
Exactly. You can't be driving a motorcycle and go into combat straight away. Are you kidding me? You can't shoot like a.
You can't gotcha pull Miles Morales.
Exactly. But hey, here's. Okay, yeah, I don't want to sound mean. I think Spider-Man is a bit repetitive.
I could probably.
Also, there is a Spider-Man gotcha game. I can gotcha Miles Morales.
Oh, you can gotcha Miles Morales. Yeah, Marvel Snap, right?
Not even Marvel Snap. There's a whole Spider-Man Infinite Runner.
What?
You can gotcha Miles Morales.
Oh. Okay.
And also Spider-Man does not have a giant anime girl destroying the city.
True. Can you be crushed by anime booty in Spider-Man? I don't think you can.
No.
You can be crushed by anime booty in Dragon Ball FighterZ though, because this balance patch is insane, and you're gonna be catching these cheeks. Anyway.
Oh my.
Big patch, big party mode coming to Dragon Ball FighterZ again. The more patches they release, the crazier the changes get. Every single character got affected. Every single character got buffed. There are maybe 2 nerfs in this entire list. One nerf was very much needed. Vegito A assist has a hit stun reduction, so now you cannot confirm it tomorrow after it hits today. There's another one here that I'm still not sure if it's a nerf or not. It's a weird one. The auto combo from Videl, the second hit, no longer hits a crouching opponent, but that does set up throws, because the third one is a throw, the third hit of the auto combo. So she kind of has a sneaky mix in there. I'm not sure if Videl players like it though.
Yeah, but also fuck Videl, because she's annoying.
Oh, okay.
She's very annoying.
Okay. Universal change though. Level 1 into level 3 if you're on your last character. Limit break characters can now level 1 into level 3, which yes includes spirit bombs. It includes TN's level 3 or level 5 or 7 or whatever you got. Beerus has fucking no recovery on his level 3 still, so he can just mix like that. And Ginyu can body change from a level 1 level 3, but he did lose the Guldo combo? That's weird.
It is. This is crazy. In a way, I think this change is fun, and it makes it so. Yeah, this is more of a comeback game now. But it just made the game's problems more obvious, in my opinion. Like the characters that were already a problem are more of a problem now. But it's still early, so it might make other characters more viable. We'll see. But I'm just guessing that we'll still see the same characters. Maybe not Vegito, because yeah, the assist is a big thing. But apart from that, yeah, it's just gonna be the same crazy game.
Vegito
I'm
has
glad
a
I
command
have.
grab now, though.
I'm glad I
Too
have
well is a
Street
low.
Fighter 6. It's crazy.
Who
It is
really
crazy.
get by
I really like this patch, to be honest with you. Is it chaotic? Is it like tough for the competitive players going to tournaments and whatnot? Yes, 100%, absolutely. As a spectator and a casual enjoyer of Dragon Ball FighterZ, this is fucking great.
Absolutely.
I think this patch is great for people that don't play Dragon Ball Fighters anymore, like us. I think that's honestly.
I play fighters. Come on.
I'm being serious.
If I see Tim
like,
on fighters, I'm rolling up and I'm playing.
yeah, I can't. He doesn't.
Yeah, unlike the netcode, which is
it
rolling
doesn't-
down.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't fight me.
Heyo.
Tim doesn't fight me. But this is oh my god, this character is ridiculous. Why would he have 300 punches? But yeah, it's just for me this patch is the patch that it's fun for everyone that's not playing this game at the moment. I think I agree with you. I think this patch is cool, but I think they are not slowly. They have been taking away what I think made Dragon Ball FighterZ a special game to me, and they have been making it less and less fun. And they have just taken away what I enjoyed about this game, and that's why to me this game has lost all interest throughout. And it's fine if you do. It's like it's just my personal opinion of why I like this game. It has completely disappeared. I'm still gonna watch tournaments. I think tournaments, high level gameplay, like the best players in this game are still fun to watch. But for me, playing this game, what made this game super special? They have completely deleted it. They made this game fucking nuts.
Yeah. for sure.
So yeah.
With that said, it wasn't the only game to get a balance patch. Guilty Gear Strive also got a huge balance patch, and because of the Dragon Ball and the Kaguya stuff, I haven't been able to check it out. The big thing, obviously, I mean, they changed the HUD, so it's season 3. Season 3 is here, so it's a big patch. The biggest change is the addition of Johnny. Johnny is here, and maybe you guys can take us through some of the main changes because I honestly haven't been able to check them out.
Anji's a menace.
Anji's a menace. Oh,
yeah.
let's go. Let's come back.
Yeah,
Bro,
honestly,
I don't. Whatever this new fucking move they gave him, I'm so fucking pissed. I'm so.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Is it the
Yeah.
fish?
Yeah.
It's the fish. If he ever counters you, he might as well be winning the game at that point. Because I'm so
Yeah.
you can't RC that shit. He just does it. Plus invincible. Get fucked. Congratulations.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's degenerate ass move. And the Anji matchup is so much more harder. Other than that, Johnny's fun as fuck.
Yeah, other big changes. They removed the different weights. Everyone is now the same weight, so every
Oh.
combo you do now is universal. So the old Guilty Gear mechanic that's been around for so
Well,
long is now gone.
Kinda.
Everyone is a soul or a Kai.
I
Everyone is
did catch Lord Knight with some bike and stuff. That it was like, okay, bike and keeps character-specific combos, I guess. Or
I mean, yeah, you still
confirms.
get
'Cause,
you
like-
still get character-specific combos because of their hitboxes, but generally when it comes to like the weight with blowback and whatnot, with how the gravity system works, it's all the same.
like
so
Yozan-sen, and then this all works, right?
yeah.
Boom. But now it doesn't anymore. Okay, what's going on? Nope, didn't work. Didn't work. Okay, they messed up. They messed up. It's okay, it's weird. Current theory. Because
Baiken's
where
weird.
Yozan is hitting plus chip hitbox is friendly for Baiken in a lot of cases. AKA jump in confirms mid-screen are character specific, never change Baiken. And I think in this one is showing that like you can do this with Mei, and like it doesn't work. And now it does. It doesn't work again.
Like, I think it's just timing.
But
Like,
if
okay,
she's
it's dumb and
standing
stupid
up,
and
but if
spiking.
she's standing up, you can confirm.
Yeah, but that's more of a
Yeah.
hitbox issue than.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Would it be
character's weight.
easier to confirm if it was standing? Yeah.
But yeah, any like launch combos or whatever that you did that you couldn't have done with other characters,
Right.
it's all universal. So have fun with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
So the weight stuff being removed, in my opinion, is a very good thing, for sure.
Yeah, we have the 2 new mechanics, Wild Assault and the new Push Block that uses your burst. Really cool new mechanics.
Everyone's labbing round start wall breaks because of Wild Assault.
Yeah,
Burst is
well,
really strong now. It's really hard to dodge burst. Like stuff like Zado's
Yeah.
thing where you're underground, you can't dodge burst anymore. It's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
like immediately a big nerf to characters like Zato and Happy Chaos, who,
I mean, Zado
had,
got shot.
who had a ton of like burst safe routes, right, without even trying. So just the burst change without even the specific nerfs to Zato. Zato lost his poke, right?
yeah, I mean, he lost a
Yeah.
few things like his flight. He doesn't fly high as much.
Eddie takes longer to come
Eddie,
back.
Yeah, Eddie takes longer to come back.
The command grab note doesn't give you Eddie back immediately like it used to.
That
Just less
that
damage.
nerf is a bummer because Zato is an incredibly technical character. Takes a lot of time to master. So imagine putting all that time into a character, finally get him to a point where he's strong and you're competing, and then he gets nerfed. It's like why did I do
I know
all
a-
that?
Couple Zato players like Gobo just swapped to Asuka already.
Oof.
That's my reverse Ryu tech in Street Fighter. Ryu sucks, but I'm playing him as much as I can and learning what I can, and then he's gonna get buffed, and I'm gonna be eating good.
Well, you
least
say
that's-
that.
That's my you know,
That's been my plan with Anji, and finally, 3
Yeah,
seasons
finally.
later, man.
You're a
go.
degenerate with a fucking fish. You're a degenerate with a fish.
It pays off, man.
My
It
day
pays
one
off.
plan. About time.
Finally.
I'll be laughing when Ryu is top tier.
Yeah, in Street Fighter
Well,
7.
Maybe you'll get a fish that's invincible and plus on block. Who knows?
I'll take it.
But only like one more thing to mention with it is they've also like sort of lowered the damage across the board a bit by nerfing super damage and stuff like that. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and a bunch of
so-
stuff got its like scaling increased. There's a bunch of those changes.
So some combos aren't gonna nuke your health bar, but some still will. It's still a high damage game.
They want matches to take more time because they're not making enough money out of
It is
ads.
pretty fast. Dude, the Strive at Evo was a speed run. It was they had to put on a lot of ads just to delay stuff. It's just like, okay, well, that set is done. 30-minute break. Let's do it.
Jesus.
Yeah, and they just keep buffing Testaments. I did see that. His 6P is insane.
God, yes.
Oh, let's go.
Mortal Kombat has got another trailer. We're getting to like weekly pace with these, and the game's coming out next month, so we could
Yeah, it's close. It's very close.
definitely close. Shao Kahn, a big character in this trailer. Sindel as well. Motaro assists also featured very prominently. Sindel, according to the Combat Cast, she has some funny mechanics where she can
Oh.
take control of your cameo, which means you cannot combo
Oh.
break.
Baby?
Uh-huh.
Bow to your queen.
Are we going back to like old MK where there's just so much?
Oh,
bullshit?
no,
It's
it's
like,
old
okay, this is totally
Ashra.
fine.
Yeah, Ashra, you do not understand. Like, it's old NRS shit in this fucking game.
Yeah, like, are we really going back to that shit? Like, fucking, like,
We are going
MK
back.
Gold bullshit? Like, is that what
I'm
we're going
down.
to? I'm all for it. I'm back
all
to,
for
like,
it, yeah.
I'm back
This
to
assist
MK
is
Gold
insane,
bullshit.
right? Like, it's not just me. It's this assist is nuts. First of all,
boom.
the triple projectile is great, but you also get the Sasuke, the Rinnegan Sasuke teleport, right? It's just oh, this side. I am the neutral. I am the neutral.
That is such a cool idea with the system. There's a couple of this, but the fact that they can play with movement, that's such a cool idea. I love that.
Punch him. Story mode looks fantastic. Sindel
Yeah.
seems to be taking over Shao in a lot of this, like painting him as a hero, but like behind the scenes being like, "No, you fucking idiot of a husband, sit down. I'll be queen. You sit back. You watch me do this." Man, Shao Kahn without a helmet is cursed.
It's so funny.
I
Yeah,
don't,
such
Shao
a
Kahn's
fa-
a Showcon again. Let's go.
He has such a face.
I
It
don't
is
want.
very
I don't want to see that
The
forehead
guy of
ever
Dragon
again.
Den.
Like, it's the most human he's ever looked, and that's weird to say for Shao Kahn.
He has such a face.
He has got such a face.
There is an assist here who some people thought it was not Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung?
Yeah.
Yeah, people
Yeah,
thought it was
it's like-
Shang,
it's
but it
all
was
Shang,
Shuji Odo or something. Whatever his
Shuji,
name
or
was.
yeah, like they're really
Yeah,
bringing
whatever.
some
Yeah,
some
some
deep
weird
cuts.
characters.
deep cuts for this one. Some Shao Kahn gameplay.
God, I love how
Sick
he
in
looks,
this.
man.
Just
The
throws
X mechanic seems crazy, right?
Yeah.
He straight up puts the X down.
Just to beat your ass with his hands.
Yeah. There it
This
is.
guy.
That
He
guy.
copies moves.
Damn, like that. Sheesh.
Oh, you can.
Ouch.
Oh damn.
That's cool. That's cool, MK. Before we get, oh no, we also.
Oh my
What's
god.
that's a barrier. How
That
many
is
I've seen
so-
that move in an anime game
Oh no, I
before.
remember this. Oh no.
That assist is
Can we-
crazy.
yeah, we can cut
Before we get
before.
to the bloody stuff, we're gonna cut to the final piece of news today, which is Tekken.
Let's go.
Tekken also Gamescom, and finally,
Tekken.
this trailer is like, yo, release date, and also here's what the game is: 32 characters at launch.
So many. So many.
32
Only
characters at
Tekken.
launch.
That can be like that.
We still don't know the last 8. Like there's still 8 more.
8 more fuckers. And I hope some of them are new, because they want some new
Yeah,
characters.
some new characters
Yeah.
are great, yeah.
It's,
Although I am very excited for Kuma in Heihachi style. That sounds hilarious.
Yeah.
it is kind of crazy the amount of characters that this game has, and I've seen comments from people saying, I don't know where was it. Someone was saying like 32. That's a lot of characters, and people saying, "What do you mean? That's not a lot of characters."
No, look at Naruto.
What do you mean?
Look at Naruto with the 100 plus. You know?
Yeah, yes, yeah. That's a good point. Good point. I stand corrected.
It's the same money, you know. Same money. I could buy
I'm just saying, man,
Naruto for
Budokai
$60.
Tenkaichi had like 1,000 characters. And
Yeah,
they all
but-
played the same. Why not?
Same money. That's true.
They made a lobby system.
The Xbox
This looks,
avatars.
yeah, Axe.
Oh my god, yeah, the
Really?
Xbox 360 avatars. Oh my god.
Why does he have so many shoes?
I mean, hey, that's what
I mean,
Kazuya wants. He's
you
rich
gotta
and he's
drip on
evil. He
Because
can have
has
whatever he
so
wants.
many shoes.
Does
Why
he?
is there a lobby
If
system?
you... Why not?
I know.
Street Fighter
We
did
have,
it.
we have World Tour at home.
We have World Tour.
We
at
have
home.
Battle Hub at home.
Yeah, you can customize your characters.
Oh, these look great.
Oh my god, a dog.
You're going to see some menaces and outfits.
And like a bunch of character reveals here too, right?
Yeah.
I can't wait for
Steve,
Akuma. I can't wait for
Here's Akuma.
That's
yeah.
in
My
That's-
boy. Oh
exactly.
my god, he's got a robot fish.
Akuma.
It do be a Akuma, but
Uh-huh.
thankfully Akuma isn't in the game yet.
Rene, those characters, the lobby characters.
Yes.
Am I wrong in saying that they just look like Xbox avatars?
The 360
They are.
avatars.
Yeah.
No, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
next
there.
100%.
They literally are.
So-
It
They
looks like I
literally
could
are.
put your guys' profile heads on
So
them. Like,
you can put the Xbox avatars on PlayStation 5. Is what I'm hearing.
That's, yeah, my bald,
Yeah,
my
sure.
bald ass Renegan. Let me see if I can.
January 26, 2024. So very early next year. This is sooner than I expected Tekken to come out, but very good on them if they feel like they're ready. That's really awesome. And that is the news for this week in anime games and, extended fighting game universe. Do not forget there are only 4 days remaining to sign up for Ultimate Burst. Ultimate Burst is, of course, having 4 main games: Demon Slayer, Dragon Ball Fighters, Naruto Storm 4, and Tenkaichi 3. It's happening September 2nd and 3rd, but the signups close on a Monday. So if you want to sign up for the main games, make sure to do so before Monday. There's a $250 prize pool on each of one of these games, plus a Matcherino, so that will only increase over time.
Oh, Dragon Ball's a Saturday game.
What?
Nothing.
They're both Saturday and Sunday games. They're all Saturday and Sunday games. Then there are also like 10 side tournaments happening at the same time, simultaneously. Signups for those, I do not think, close on Monday. Each game can do their own thing. And they all have some prize pools too. Some of them are starting to get populated. Super Clash of Ninja 4, already $20 in there. One Piece Burning Blood, already some money too. I've heard that Ichiban is going to put $300 on Jump Force.
What the fuck?
Yep. Dragon Ball
Christ.
Fighters is gonna have another $100 donation according to Ice. He said he's gonna put another 100 in there. So
And there's
we're
potential
we're getting
to-
some good prize pools. It's already like over $1,000 tournament. So sign-ups closing on Monday if you want to play, and then if you want to watch, it's this channel. Saturday for the main tournaments from top 6 to from top 48 to top 6. And Sunday is going to be the top 6 for each game. And that's
Nice.
it. Yeah, that's the news. Let's move on to Q&A. We don't have a ton of time. 20 minutes total. So if you are a premium bush, you can join me in voice chat and ask questions in voice. You can also ask in no mic voice if you don't have a mic. Other than that, I'll look at chat and
I have a question. Did you watch the video?
no.
Okay.
This Saturday or
Then
next
I
week?
would
Next
say
week.
we have
Next week.
15 minutes.
How do oh okay.
Nah, nah, you should watch it just in case
Yeah,
I
don't
missed.
publish it. This Saturday or next week. I mean, if the signups close next Monday, I think you can do the math. But it's next week. We'll run it by MK1.
I am looking into that. I was looking into that before the stream actually. There is the 3 to 1. So buy 2 get 3 games on Vorten. And I was looking to buy Armored Core with that promotion. With that, I might pick up the pre-order for Mortal Kombat. We'll see. But yes, I want to play Mortal Kombat. It's just there's a lot of games. Starfield is coming next week or 2 weeks from now,
Oh Christ!
and that's gonna be too much. But I will buy Mortal Kombat at some point. If not now, I want to play it for sure.
Yeah. How are the plans for the next premium show looking like? So we're going through a bit of a crisis, an economic crisis, and we're just saving the company for now. So we don't have any plans yet. We haven't even started. To be completely honest with you. Next, JoJo update. I was actually trying to search for the name of this villain.
I think for now our premium show is saving this channel from Doom, and if we're able to do that, it's a good show.
Yeah. They just ran into Hot Pants, and
Oh, okay.
and there's a guy inside a house that can. Oh, Ringo Road again. That's the guy. Yeah, he's so
Yeah,
cool. He's
okay.
so cool.
Yeah.
I really like him. I finished that. So I'm moving on to
Sweet.
the next one. That's where I am. Good evening. I'm assuming you guys watch football, seeing you're European and all. Which teams do you support, and who are your favorite players now and of all time? So
That's something very bad to assume, but yes,
Wow.
we do. We do watch.
you
football.
racist motherfucker. Yes, we do.
I mean, they're right. I mean, they're right.
Racist, but
You're
you're
right.
right.
How dare you?
They're very right. They shouldn't assume, but they're right.
I hate that he's right.
Dude, same.
Oh, thanks for the
How dare you
gift,
be correct in your assumptions?
Put me in a box. How dare you?
Oh, Lord Pharrell gets the gift from Ichunka. Nice for the economic crisis. Appreciate it, man. Hot Pants is awesome. So Hot Pants I haven't really gotten much time with Hot Pants yet because this arc has been mostly Ringo. But Hot Pants is kind of introduced here, so I'm guessing we'll see more Hot Pants. I'll see more Hot Pants in the near future. I support the national team and local team. I live in Porto, so maybe I have a little bit of an affinity there. But I usually am happy if they lose, if they're playing poorly. And right now they have a coach that I actually want. I want to see that coach kicked out of football forever because I just think it's unacceptable the shit he does. So
Damn.
yeah, for the sake of the sport itself, like it's just
you-
it's bigger
wait,
than the
so-
sport. The guy, what?
Are you talking about your Porto's coach or your
Yeah, Porto's
national team coach?
No, Porto.
Yeah.
Because your national team coach also deserves as much of that punishment.
Yeah, well.
Bro,
maybe.
that guy's a criminal. How does he keep getting a job? Guy's an actual criminal.
Yeah,
what is
yeah,
he doing?
But that's a
blame
guy that's like
nepotism.
failing upwards. That's funny.
yeah, but I don't understand. How's he doing that though? He squanders talent. He's a criminal. How is he there?
He's done well so far with the national team. I don't know how long he'll survive, but so far they're doing well.
Yeah, but our coach has the stupidest fucking attitude. I would say the same. I think national football is like my favorite thing ever. I love watching the national team play. In regards to the players, obviously I love Ronaldo and everything he accomplished. Not just because I think he's the best player. I think he's one of the best, athletes that there's ever been. The way he commits to the craft, I think, is amazing.
Sure. Best of all time for sure. My favorite player to watch is probably De Bruyne, though.
Yeah. He's just the fucking best, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's the way every time I see a goal that he scored or a pass that he made, and I get surprised is amazing. I think in a way Ronaldo doesn't surprise me anymore. It's like every time we think Ronaldo is done, he just comes up with a new thing. But Kevin, Jesus, it's beautiful. What a player.
All right, I'm not the post office smoke. Do you think Portugal has a chance of winning the Euros? It's hard to say. It's a new coach. It's a new strategy. It's been going well so far, but we haven't seen this team go up against another top team yet. So we'll see.
I thought Portugal was good enough to win the World Cup last year.
I thought so too.
But turns out
Morocco kicked us out. Bernardo Silva's on fire now. Yep, we have the team to do it.
Yeah, if anything, we do have the team at this moment.
But not the tactics.
All right, club. Sometimes I watch Sporting and that's it. I watch Champions League. I don't watch national football. I don't care. Maybe like I'll watch a classic, Porto Benfica or something. But
even then,
I'll watch the summary and.
It is 50-50 if that game is going to be fun or not.
True.
Sometimes it is, sometimes it sucks. There was like I don't know which game it was from last week that the time played was like 46 minutes out of the 90. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. You pay for you pay for that shit?
What the fuck am I watching, Asher?
It's the best mod.
No.
Oh my god.
Wait, Winnie the Pooh is fighting someone called Ratatouille? What is this? What is this plot? I
You didn't know you wanted.
It's really...
This is. Oh, this is like.
God damn it! What? Did I miss another one? Damn it! Oh, thank you, Twitter video.
I love.
I can taste the
Twitter
pixels.
Hey, why Twitter? Why?
You have
We should
to
ask-
open it in their page.
Sorry, X.
X.
Sorry.
No, it's Twitter.
If anything else doesn't if everything else doesn't work, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask everyone to report
What the fuck?
our Billy
What's he
Billy channel.
doing?
What the
Like-
fuck? You just do that?
Sonic!
Force.
It's Sonic!
Toon Force.
That's actually
What part
broken in
of
a Muso.
Toon
That's
Force?
actually broken in a Muso. This kind of
Just
mobility is
moving the
insane.
crowd.
You can break
No,
a
no, no,
Muso?
no.
What?
No, because Muso, it's easy to defeat enemies in a Muso. The challenge in a Muso is to manage where you are. So like
Oh.
two bases
Yeah,
are getting
yeah.
attacked in two opposite points of the map. So this kind of mobility is busted.
Oh.
But I guess
Like,
that's
That
the
makes
point.
sense for Gear 5.
That's
Let's
the
go.
point of Gear
If
5.
anyone could do it. Yeah.
That is the point.
It's like, oh, my parents on home, Gear 5 Luffy, I'm cool.
Are you hyped for season 2 of Invincible? No, I will watch it, but it's not something that I'm thinking about a lot. It's just, yeah, I liked season 1. Once season 2 drops, I'm there, but like I'm not actively thinking about it, so I can't say I'm hyped, but yeah, I want to watch it for sure. Next. Any shows you all been watching?
My Adventures with Superman.
I'm watching Nier Automata right now.
Let's go.
Nice.
I'm not watching anime.
I watched Turning Red yesterday.
Oh,
How'd you find-
the animation panda thing, the red panda.
Yes, because you guys told me it had Ludwig Göransson
Ludwig
as
did
the
soundtrack.
composer.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. I liked it.
Cool.
Watch this get uploaded to Billy and get taken down. I don't think chat knows about this.
What?
I don't think chat knows about this.
I'm not gonna ask it for now, but I will ask this from you guys if it comes to that. We need to mass report this motherfucker. This is probably a bot. I don't know. It's probably a bot.
Yeah, and it's also a Chinese website, so good luck.
Yes.
I am looking for the link.
No, I think it's Korean actually.
It's Korean?
Is it? I think it's Korean.
Oh god, where'd you put it?
What's this?
Oh, where'd you put it?
Just search Billy Gloku.
God.
I'm scared. I'm very scared.
All right, I'll search Billy Love.
Fucking, oh my god, this annoys me so much.
Okay, so Billy Globku. Ah, there he is. Globku space. Damn.
Is he just uploading your vids?
All of them.
Oh dear! Oh dear!
Oh, he stole a thumbnail. Oh wait, he stole a lot more than that.
It's still more than a thumbnail. He's still Goku's.
I like those 50 views that have like
Oh,
100
yeah,
right there.
6 views, 8 views. So some of them like
160.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's not because of the views. It's just what it represents. It pisses
No, yeah,
me
no,
off.
it's also like
Oh, yeah, I get it. I get it.
it's
Holy
so many.
shit.
It's so many. It's
You know what? I'm
oh
kinda gonna respect it, but-
Holy shit!
oh shit.
Damn.
It's Chinese. Fuck.
Yeah, the funny thing is, some of the videos that don't do well on my channel do well here. So I
I don't know. Maybe
And
we
Billy
should make a
Market
channel on
Untapped.
my most viewed video on my channel. What is it, Rene?
It's Jump Force.
Jump Force.
Yeah, let's go!
You
I
can't
posted
now
the
because you'll
Demon
go on it
Slayer,
and
by
everyone
the
says,
way.
"Hey, he's stealing this guy's content."
Wait, is it still? Let me see. Maybe.
Because like I've definitely had Demon Slayer on in the background every now and then.
He didn't take that one. He took
didn't
the
take
best
that one?
ultimates, which is over 1 million views, and he's got 20.
Oh my god, he's stupid.
Damn.
But he
Get
didn't
Shrek.
take the tier list.
Fuck, it's still Jump Force.
Yeah,
Damn it.
let's go, baby!
No, no.
Yeah, it's still Jump Force by like 50,000 views.
Let's go, baby!
So yeah,
Come on.
this is.
I'm sure my tweet would like, not that it reaches that many people, but I'm sure my tweet would work the other way around. People would just go watch the Jump Force video. I'm sure people would do that.
Infringement
I would.
complaint.
I would do it.
This is great importance to protection of the IP. Yeah, alright. Just. What do you want? Where do I send this?
Oh, fuck off. Who knows?
Yes!
To the email address.
there
legal
it
name.
Yes.
Look, I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna come back to ATB and follow up on this story.
Oh,
We'll
boy.
see
Oh,
where
I
it
like,
goes.
yeah, I like it. This is a cool idea. Content.
Yeah.
There's a neat arc.
I wish you luck. I don't have much hope, but good luck.
We're now in the imposter arc of the Globooch.
It's me, guys. I'm the imposter.
Chinese
It
knockoff.
was
Globku.
Tim all
Oh, no.
along. He was
No,
getting
no,
rich
you-
off of me.
no,
Tim
you
was
wish-
sus.
You'd wish. I don't have the time to do that.
Yeah, it is automated for sure. 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. Rene.
Oh, wait.
What?
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have
Okay.
a question.
That's cool.
Damn. Tim question.
Do you still have your GamerStop stuff? Are you still... Alright. It's time to chill, guys. Get your GamerStops, and you too can get some Oppai. Get your GamerStops, and you too can get some Oppai. Yeah, shit. Let's go.
Do you want to record the Gamer Subs ad, Tim, for Ultimate Burst to run between breaks?
Do I have to show my face?
No, just voiceover.
No, it's
Oh.
just voiceover, Tim. Like,
No,
he's
but
not
I-
paying
I-
an ender to do it.
I do need you to take pictures, because I will use you in a thumbnail at some point. I don't know which thumbnail, and I know when. I don't know
Just
how. but
download
I
his
will.
Instagram, honestly.
Yes, I guess. Yeah.
Oh no. I need pictures for reset though.
Excuse me?
Oh, Tim doesn't know this.
Okay.
I've actually used you in
You took my wallet.
no.
Used you.
I've
No
actually used
context.
you in I want to say yeah, so for when I make the moveset predictions, I make these slideshows, right? I make these slideshows which are like easier to. Oh, where's the present button? Is there a present button? slideshow?
Usually, yeah.
Okay, so like I make
you go.
these and like I put the videos in so you can see auto combo. What is it? And this helps me like organize the footage in my head and organize the moveset in my head. But also it helps Vegeta's edit the video later because like he has the clips. So like the grab is this, and you just go. He bites you. Okay. Oh, he knows exactly what I'm talking about, right? So because Ganya's moveset was kind of limited and it was missing a few things like the boost effect and the surge animation, I was also missing the ult. So the ultimate is there's no ult. Holy Tim.
Aw. That's a strong transformation. Holy shit.
Do that.
What beam did he bite to look like that? Oh my goodness, it's beautiful.
And he's not happy about it either. he's not happy.
So this was a joke just for Vegeta's because like no one else has access to this slideshow, right? But then Vegeta's also put it in the video.
He did what?
Did he really?
So
Oh
if
my
we go
God.
to the Genya video, once we get to the ult, I say that there's no ult and stuff like that, and I make something up, and that's fine. But then we get to the summary, and we get, this is the stuff we've been talking about. The grab does this, and this does that, and there's the skill button, there's the tilt skill, you know, there's this and that. All of these things, and then once you get to the ult, I say that they're gonna have to make stuff up. There's no ultimate. Only 10. It's right there.
Oh.
And that's for like a small frame, but it's there in the video. And that's
Tim
just
barely thought you
fun-
just posted like an image of Tim in the video.
no, we
I
didn't
was-
put the image.
He
I mean,
was scared. He was so scared.
To be fair, he keeps going, oh yeah, that's right, Tim. You did like what? You know, like the two times I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go watch a Globe Crew video. I got caught. I'm like, excuse me.
No, that's a secret. We do it
I
in
put it on every video now.
Oh my god. Because he keeps catching. I'm like, I'm just watching this video, and then all of a sudden, yeah, that's right. I'm like, what? When did? Oh.
God, you should do it to your other mods.
My canon, my head canon is that this YouTube channel is me making videos for Tim. Everyone else just happens to be able to see it too. But all the videos are just made for Tim. That's it.
True.
I love that. I love that.
That's my head canon.
And to be honest, that's our point. We make videos for Tim. Every time we met Tim, that's what we do here.
That's what we do here. That's what we do. That's going to do it for today's show. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Lots of anime game news. Do not forget about Ultimate Burst, because signups will close next Monday. We'll do one final push on all the socials to make sure no one misses it, because I know when Tuesday happens, there's going to be someone asking, yo, where can I sign up? Like, for 100%. I'm gonna be so mad.
No,
It's gonna happen regardless.
I'm gonna be so
yeah,
mad.
it will.
It's gonna happen
Ooh.
Saturday. Saturday is gonna happen.
Ooh.
People
yeah,
are
it's
gonna
also
be watching
Saturday.
the finals.
Oh, yeah. During the finals, people are going to be like, how do I sign up for this? It's so true. Rene, any final words from you?
Just have a nice weekend. Have a nice weekend, guys. You know, enjoy life. And hopefully it's good weather for you. It's not going to be for me, so I'm going to be playing video games all weekend, which is also cool, I guess.
You're not going to have good weather? What's up with the weather?
It's rainy Saturday and Sunday, which I'm fine
Oh, shit.
because it's super hot. Yeah, I know. Play video games. If you don't have good weather, play video games. Enjoy life anyway. It's good. Video games are good.
Enjoy
Okay,
life
can I-
while you can,
Can I make a
because
request?
from here, we're all going to be dust. We're all going to be space dust.
Why
We're
would
going to
you
get
say
sucked into the void.
Why would you say that?
And until
Down.
the
Just
next
think of that
stream.
image of Tim. It'll make you better.
Don't do that.
Goodbye.
Forget you saw that.